Hi everybody, Marco Carvalho here from businesscreditblogger.com. Today's video, we're going to talk about how to build business credit easily and automatically, how to add up to 8 trade lines with multiple business credit reporting agencies at the same time. So if you're a startup, this is the video you want to watch. If you're an existing business, you don't have credit, or you want to ramp up your business credit reports, then definitely watch this video. Okay, so let's talk about why should you build business credit if you're here for the first time. We're going to run through this real quick, but what happens is when you structure your business as a limited liability or a corporation, you now have the ability, that entity is treated separate from you as an individual. So you have the ability to enter into contracts as an entity. You also have the ability as a corporation or a limited liability company to build a credit file that's separate from you as a personal individual, and then you create a credit file just for the business. So think of your EIN number. When you incorporate, you obviously apply for an employer identification number. You're going to use that EIN on credit apps many times, and that's used to also create your credit file with business credit bureaus like Dun and Bradstreet, Experian Commercial, Equifax Business, Creditsafe, Ansonia, etc. Now, why is it so important to build business credit separate from your own personal credit? As you know, with personal credit, you use everything in your personal life, whether you're trying to get an auto loan for your personal life, a personal loan, a personal credit card, that's used for you in your personal life. Well, when you have a business, you want to create a separation between you in your personal life from your business's life, okay? Now, one of the main things, of course, that makes it very simple when you're doing taxes. When you're filing your taxes for as your personal, and then you have your business, you have everything separated from your expenses to your credit, etc. So why not separate your personal credit from your business credit? That's why you want to build a business credit report that's separate from your personal credit report. So you think about clear separation. So how do you accomplish that? You do that through several ways. First, obviously, like I said, you incorporate, you get your EIN number. Now you have the ability to create a credit identity for your business. So you do that by now acquiring credit from vendors, suppliers, or reporting accounts that you have to the business credit bureaus. And we're going to share with you that in this video, how you actually can report the expenses that you make, like utilities, your cell phone, etc., to the business credit reporting agencies automatically. Okay, so this is one of the most easiest ways, and I'd like to say this is the first thing you should do when it comes to building business credit. Okay, now you're going to increase your chances of getting approvals when you have a credit file as a business, because it just gives more information and data for a supplier or a lender or an alternative lender or any business to assess how creditworthy your company is, as opposed to just relying on you as an individual. So this also limits your liability, because now you're going to get credit in your company's name instead of your personal name. This helps you conserve cash flow. So when you have credit terms, whether it's net 30s or you have revolving credit, you have a long-term loan, maybe you got a cash injection, you could spread your payments out over time. This helps you conserve your own cash as an individual as well as a business. You're going to get better rates and terms, and your credit limit size are going to be much larger as a business compared to you as an individual. Now, you have greater credit capacity as a business. Now, the FICO scoring system on the personal side is much different compared to the business credit scoring system that's used with the business credit agencies. There's multiple types of credit scoring systems used in the business credit reporting agencies. So there's Paydex, there's IntelliScore, the Equifax Small Business Risk Score, etc. So these are many different types of credit scoring system, but it's very simplified compared to the FICO system. Okay, they look at the data on your business credit report much more simplified, I'd like to say. Okay, because they look at your payment history, how many trade lines you have, the types of credit that you have, the size of your business, the number of employees you have, etc. There's multiple types of business from a business standpoint that they look at. Compared to you with FICO, it's much more complex. Okay, there's a mystery with the FICO. Of course, they give you easy breakdowns of what makes up big parts of your FICO score, but the business credit scoring system is much more simplified. There's much more greater funding opportunities when you build business credit. So when you hear the term business credit, That could mean a lot of things, okay? Because there's lots of types of business credit you can get as a startup or an existing business. You have your net 30 accounts, net 60, net 90. Those are one of the easiest types of credit you can get. And that's credit from vendors and suppliers that give you credit, but they give you a short repayment term. You got to pay it back in 30 days or 60 days. Then you have revolving lines of credit as a business you can get. And that's like business credit cards you can get. There's alternative lenders that offer revolving lines of credit. Of course, then you have your lines of credit at the banks, traditional banks, and you have term loans you can get, both from traditional banks and alternative lenders. There's also creative types of credit you can get as a business, like revenue-based lines of credit that are credit lines you can get based just on how healthy your revenues are as a business. So then we have corporate charge cards. So as a business, if you're an existing company, you have lots of revenue, but you just never focus on building business credit, that's great. There's lots of opportunities available for you. If you're a startup and you have no credit, there's plenty of options for you to build business credit, just like I mentioned here. So we're going to share with you right now one of the easiest ways for you to start building business credit. And it doesn't check your personal credit or anything like that. So this is an automated way for you to build business credit every single month. And it's so simple. So what do you need? You first have to be incorporated, corporation LLC. You probably already got that, so check that off. Are you in good standing as a business? So you look up your state's website where you incorporated in and look up your company under the corporations division. Do an entity search. Your company will pop up, and it has to show that it's in good standing. So many states have a different active status filing fee every year. Some charge $25 a year, but you have to make sure your company is in good standing with the state. Okay. Then you have an employer identification number. You need to have that. Your business contact information. And of course, if you're working your business from home, that's okay if you use your physical business address as your physical business. Okay. But if you want to create more of a separation, that's why I always encourage you to get a virtual office for your business mailing address. Okay. Because that's where your correspondence can go to a separate address that's separate from your home. So you have your physical business location. Then you have your business mailing address, okay? Now, you have your business bank account set up. These are things that you're going to have established before you move on to this next step, which is, let's share with you how do you build business credit easily and automatically, basically autopilot, okay? So we have a strategic relationship now with a provider that will allow you to report up to 8 business accounts, and they also download up to 24 months of business credit history from those accounts and report it to multiple business credit agencies, Equifax Business, Creditsafe, and Ansonia. I'm going to talk about Dun and Bradstreet in a minute. That's separate. Okay, so what are some of the accounts? I'm going to go into that in detail, but these are accounts that you, as a business, if you have a real business, you have these accounts. You have a business phone number, right? That's a business account. You probably have a cell phone that you use for your business. That's an account. But these need to be in your business's name. So if you have a cell phone and you use it for business, but the account itself was set up in your personal name, that's a personal account. That's not a business account. So you want to get your cell phone in your business name, your business account. Okay? Because that's the only way you can link it and report it. Okay? Now, you probably have internet service that should be set up in your business account. That's another account you have. Do you have web hosting? Do you have a website? Well, you have web hosting, right? You're paying for your hosting fees. That's a business account. Do you have a software that you use for marketing, or do you have any type of account you can think of that you're paying right now to run and operate your business? Do you have subscriptions for the business? Do you have your utilities? These are all things that you can report to the business credit agencies. So while you're paying your bills to run your business, that information automatically gets reported, okay, to the business credit agencies. So I'm going to share with you how to do that. So this gets really exciting. And just so you know, don't go forward here and miss out, because we're going to share with you how you can also manually add accounts to your business credit files that you can't link up, or let's say you have a vendor that you had a relationship with for a year, they don't report to the business credit bureaus. What if you want to get that reported? I'm going to share with you how to do it. Okay, so this is a real powerful strategy for you, and this is just one of the easiest ways to do it, just to start off, to give you a jump start. Okay, so how does this actually work? So the first, you want to sign up a business lift account. Okay, this is a strategic relationship we have with our provider that will do all this automated reporting for you. Okay, so you go to businesscreditbuilderservices.com. You want to go to that because this allows you to take advantage of all the things I'm talking about. So businesscreditbuilderservices.com. It costs you $49.95. That's a one-time fee. That's a setup fee. And then it's $9.95 a month. That's for the monthly business credit reporting of all of your accounts that you link up. Okay? What's even more exciting is this $9.95 a month, that reports to Dun and Bradstreet as well. So that's one trade line you're going to get just from subscribing to this business lift account. The $9.95 gets reported to Dun and Bradstreet. So that's one positive trade line that's going to be reported every single month for you for your business. Okay? So let's talk about step 2. Once you sign up, you're going to log in to your Lyft account, and you're going to link up to 8 of your business accounts. Now, what's an eligible business account? Now, in order to link these business accounts for automatic reporting, you have to have online access to your account. So if you have a business cell phone and you're able to log in to your online business cell phone account and pay your bill, or you have automatic bill pay, that's great. If you don't have online access to your business account, then that can't be linked because it's all done automatically. So then you'll have to resort to the on-demand reporting, which I'm going to talk to you about next. Okay, so that's what's key though, is you have to be able to log in online to the account that you want to link for it to work with this automatic business credit reporting. Okay, they securely download up to 24 months of payment history directly from your service provider's website. So let me walk you through this. Let's say you have a business cell phone, okay? A business account, it's in your company's name, and you have a cell phone. If you had it, let's say for 1 year, you've had this cell phone, but it's never reported to a business credit bureau. So will you simply link that account directly to this your Lyft account, okay? You have online access, okay? So that's great. And they go back, since you've had it for a year, if that service provider provides up to a year's worth of payment history, it really depends on the service provider. Some service providers will provide up to 2 years of payment history on your account, or maybe only a year. But however much they provide, they will upload that into your business credit file. So that's a way you could get a year or even 24 months of payment history automatically added to your business credit report. Okay. Now this is only, of course, remember, if you as a business owner have that history with that account. If you just set up your mobile phone, let's say for your business today, you can link that. And from today going forward, every month you pay your cell phone bill gets reported to the business credit bureaus every single month. You don't even have to do anything. It's automatic. That's how powerful this is. So imagine if you link up 8 business accounts, you're paying your bills, you're not doing anything. That's 8 trade lines reporting to Equifax Business, Creditsafe, and Ansonia. Okay? And then you have the $9.95 Lyft subscription reporting Dun and Bradstreet. All at the same time. Okay? Now, like I said, the service automatically reports your ongoing monthly payments. So you can get all the history reported as well as your ongoing payments going forward, provided obviously that you keep paying your $9.95 Lyft account fee subscription. So the $9.95 monthly subscription, like I said, reports only to Dun and Bradstreet. That's the only thing that reports to DMB. So that's only one trade line you're going to get. You can't link all these utilities to DMB, not yet. Okay, so it's just the $9.95 gets reported to Dun and Bradstreet. Everything else gets reported to Equifax Business, Creditsafe, and Ansonia. Okay. Now, keep in mind, if the service provider you have does not provide the payment history in the past for when you link it, you can manually verify that, and they charge a $19.95 fee if you want to add all the history that you have with that provider. Okay. So remember, to do this, $49.95 setup fee. You go to businesscreditbuilderservices.com. Then that's $9.95 a month. Okay, then you start linking up your business accounts. Now, what things can you link for the automatic business credit reporting? So once you sign up, you log in, what can you link? You have your power for your business, gas for your business, water bill for your business, subscriptions that you have. Now these have to be payments that you either pay monthly or you pay quarterly. Okay, those are the things you can link for automatic reporting. Mobile phone, cable TV, satellite TV, software subscriptions that you have for your business, internet service that you have for your business, landline phone, web hosting, email marketing services that if you use like something like Constant Contact or Aweber, but these all have to be in your business's name. That's number one. Number two, you have to be able to provide online access to these accounts. Like if you have to be able to log in online, because that's how your Lyft account, your account's secure, but you have to link it so they can retrieve that data from your service provider and upload it to the business credit reporting agencies. Okay, so these are just some of the breakdown of some of the things you can add to those 8 eligible accounts. Now, and this is just reiterating what I said earlier, up to 24 months of history is added. If you have that history, okay? So if you only have 3 months of history with a provider that you link, well, obviously only 3 months of history is going to get added, not a year, okay? So it all goes on what the provider makes available. And like I said, only the $9.95 monthly subscription is reported to Dun and Bradstreet. That's one positive trade line for you. So here's just a few of the utility companies you can link as a business. So clearly, I mean, there's, I believe, over 2,500 utility companies and service providers that that they have that you can link, that they're connected with. So there's no shortage. I'm sure you'll be able to find the ones that you can automatically report. Remember, this is up to 8 eligible accounts you can link to get automatically reported to the business credit bureaus. So here's another service. Once you sign up for your subscription, your Lyft subscription, that's $49.95 and $9.95 a month. This is another benefit, another service that's set up. Now it's a separate fee if you want to do this, but it's called on-demand business credit reporting. What does that mean? That is for accounts that you can't link up for automatic reporting, but you want to add those to your business credit files. Okay, so you might have a vendor that reports, let's say, just to Dun and Bradstreet, but doesn't report to Equifax, doesn't report to Creditsafe or Ansonia. So let's say you want that one vendor account to report to these 3 bureaus too. Well, then you can add that vendor. Okay, let's say you've had a history with that vendor. Some of you said, well, I have, let's say, the vendors we've talked about in our videos, there's many of them, but they don't all report to all these bureaus. Some of them only report to Creditsafe, or some of them only report to Experian. So that's a way for you to leverage that relationship that you already have with a vendor that may not report to Equifax, Creditsafe, or Ansonia. Okay, so you can manually add those vendors. Equipment lease, you can add that. Marketing, any marketing relationships. Now remember, these have to be relationships where you're invoiced or you pay your bills with these service providers either monthly or quarterly. That's it. If you only pay them once, every 6 months, or you pay them once every year, that won't work. It has to be either monthly or quarterly that you pay your bill with this account you want to add. So web hosting, accounting, advertising, legal, insurance, office, warehouse, storage, rental, that's the on-demand reporting, okay? And guess what? You only pay one time to add this to your business credit report. It's not another monthly fee, one time, and it's $19.95 per on-demand account you want to add. Just $19.95. And this is what gets even more exciting for you. With that vendor, I'm using a vendor as an example. Let's say you have a vendor account with a Net 30 account with a vendor, and you've had it for, let's say, a year, okay? And let's say they only report, or let's say they don't report at all. Well, for $19.95, you can manually add that vendor, and you get that year's worth of payment history that you have with that vendor added to your Equifax, Creditsafe, and Ansonia account. That's powerful. Okay, so no more do you have to worry about if a vendor reports or not. This is a way for you to get it reported yourself. Now remember, you have to have a Lyft account, so you have to sign up for $49.95 and the $9.95 monthly fee. And then once you do that, then you can also decide which other accounts that you don't automatically link that you want to manually add. And remember, it's $19.95 per on-demand account that you want to be added on there, okay? So this is so powerful. I'm giving you the strategy here for you to easily and automatically build your business credit. Okay, and this is just the start, folks. This is not the end. This is just you getting to, and we didn't even talk about the next phase, and I'm going to go into that in a minute. So you got automatic business credit reporting, you got on-demand business credit reporting. So let me kind of walk you through. This infographic was put together to kind of give you a snapshot of kind of how simplified everything can be. So let's say you're a startup business, or let's say you're an existing business, you don't have any business credit history or nothing established. First thing is you want to establish all your utility accounts that you have in the business's name. You want to see what relationships do we have with vendors or suppliers that don't report to the business credit bureaus. What accounts do we have that we want to add to our business credit reports? So that's the way you can kind of put a list down and say, okay, here's everything. Okay, this is what we would like to get added to our business credit reports. Okay, then the next thing is you sign up first for the Lift account, right? businesscreditbuilderservices.com, right? You link up your eligible accounts, and they're going to start reporting. Now, here's really exciting for you as a business owner. What if you don't have an Equifax report? You have no Creditsafe report, no Ansonia business credit report, no Dun and Bradstreet report. You don't have a Dun's number. You don't have anything. When you sign up for this Lift account, okay, and let's say you have your business cell phone, you have your business internet, and you link those eligible accounts for automatic business credit reporting. With your Lift account, when they share that data about your company, here's your company name, here's a payment history with this mobile phone, here's the company name, here's the payment history with this one, and they share that data file to Equifax. Equifax receives that data. There's no credit file on your business, let's say, with Equifax. Well, Equifax then takes that data and creates a credit file for your company because you're not already in their database. So this creates your credit file with these business credit reporting agencies if you don't have a credit file with them. So now you're going to have a credit file established, and these trade lines that you added are going to report. And all that history is going to report too if you have history with it too. So that's what's really, really exciting. Now remember, the credit lift service, the business lift service is not creating your credit file. They're sharing that data with the business credit reporting agencies. The business credit reporting agencies are the ones that set up the credit file. They assign you a DUNS number. Now, let me take a next step. Let's say you already have a DUNS number. Let's say you already have an Equifax credit file. You already have a Creditsafe credit file. That's great. They just add it to your existing file. This doesn't create a credit file for your company, another one if you already have one. So that's the beauty of this, okay? So take advantage of this and put it into action, just go to businesscreditbuilderservices.com. Okay, that's how you get started. So now, this is just kind of an infographic breakdown of what we kind of talked about earlier. Obviously, you can read this later, but the report accounts automatically. There's two ways, or you can report it on demand, which I talked about. And they share that data weekly, but this, of course, is reporting monthly on your business credit report. But they're taking batches of data with the Business Lift program and reporting it every single week. Okay, so this is pretty fast as far as credit reporting goes, which is powerful. Now, this will help you establish an identity, a business credit identity for your company. Remember I talked about at the very beginning of this PowerPoint when I talked about establishing a credit identity for your company. The one thing I want you to realize, though, is most people think, well, if I've got 8 trade lines reporting now, I've got great business credit, I can get loans, I can get lines of credit, I can get everything. You have to be realistic and realize that those 8 trade lines, what are they? They are your mobile cell phone. They're maybe your utility accounts. Now, if you're adding good vendor accounts, that's even great too. But you also have to have that payment history, okay? So if you have all that history being added, now you're going to have a strong credit file. But if you're just starting out, let's say you set up all these accounts today in your startup business, you have to remember it's going to take time to build up that credit history. But also remember, you want to build up even more trade lines than just 8 accounts. Okay, so now, as you know, with Dun and Bradstreet, it takes 4 trade lines reporting to generate a business credit score, a PAYDEX score is what they call it. So with this service, the businesscreditbuilderservices.com, you're only going to get 1 trade line reporting. That's the $9.95 monthly Lift subscription. Okay, so only that's being reported to D&B. So that's one trade line. So if you're a startup, you obviously need to get many more trade lines reporting to D&B to generate paydex and also to build a much stronger credit file. So that's why we always encourage you to go to the next step, is also start establishing credit with vendors, suppliers, retailers, get your Net 30 account set up. We've done plenty of videos with many different vendors that you can get credit with no personal credit check. Definitely check out our business credit building system. That's our step-by-step platform. We provide you an array of vendors and suppliers, retailers, corporate charge cards, business credit cards, etc. that you can apply for to further build your business credit. Now, number 12 is apply for business credit card and loan. Obviously, you want business credit cards as a business owner. So that's where we have our business credit building, business credit card funding program, where we get you 4 to 5 business credit cards in the company's name. And those only report to the business credit bureaus. They don't report to your personal credit. So for that, check out our main site, which is businesscreditbuilders.org. So that's another step. Monitoring your business credit report. We did a video on that, on how to monitor your credit report. And with that monthly subscription for monitoring, that also reports as a positive trade line to your business credit reports. Okay, so think about what I just talked about here. On this one video, I share with you how you can automatically add up to 8 eligible accounts. That's 8 trade lines, okay? Plus, I showed you how you can manually add an unlimited amount of trade lines, okay, through the on-demand reporting, okay? But let's just talk about the 8. Those are 8 automatic credit reporting accounts. I talk about, there's vendors and suppliers here. Let's say you go with 4 to 5 vendors that we talked about in our videos. Let's say you go through our business credit funding program, and we get you 4 more business credit cards. Guess what? You're well over, you're going on your way to 15, 16, 17 trade lines if you're adding even more vendors through on-demand reporting too. So it's easily, you can get 20 trade lines with just this video I just shared with you if you go through each one of these steps, okay? So this is powerful, folks. So to get started, go to businesscreditbuilderservices.com. Now, this is just another benefit I want to talk to you about. Let's say you want to build up your personal credit. Your personal credit took a hit. I'm sure you've probably heard about Experian Boost program, where you can add your personal utilities to build up your personal Experian report. But what about your TransUnion or Equifax? Well, with this particular service, with the same provider, you can add your personal utility accounts up to 24 months of payment history to your TransUnion report. TransUnion. So that's only $24.95 per year for that. It's creditbuilderservice.com. That's creditbuilderservice.com if you want to report your personal utilities to your TransUnion report. So that's another completely separate service. I just want to throw that out there for you if you're trying to build up your personal credit report with TransUnion, okay? Now, for more information on all of our other products and services, check out Business Credit Builders with an S.org. That's where we share with you our business credit building system and our funding programs, etc. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. That way you're being notified every time we're putting out new videos like this. If you want us to see more videos from us more often, put it in the comment sections and let us know if you like this information, you want more of it. We'll definitely ramp up a production of more videos to put out there for you. With that, make it a great day, and we'll talk to you real soon.